Alright, hello, welcome back to the trench. Today's episode, we have a mismatch of shit. I'm I'm just gonna keep cursing, it's just gonna happen. Uh, so in this one,
5 seconds
we have
remaining.
submitted by, my name is Spaz. This is actually one of my friends on Dota.
Dire team's turn to pick.
He showed
Are
me
you
this
gonna
game,
pick one or
and he
what?
actually managed to queue up with
Witch Doctor.
A Divine 2, I believe, and he is a Crusader 5. Um, I believe these two are ancient players. This one's an ancient player, and there are a few legends on here, along with the divine player on this team. So it's a very diverse pool, very interesting game to watch. Spaz picking the Witch Doctor. Personally playing with Spaz, I know he is a good Witch Doctor, so this will be fun to watch.
Silencer.
Follow up with a Silencer, very good counter to the Witch Doctor. We'll never let him get that death ward off. Also, just a great uh, either support. I like Silencer as a support myself, especially if it's against like a bristleback, or I shouldn't play with things while I'm casting. Just because his Q, devastating. Arcane Curse, I believe it's called.
Dire team's turn to pick.
A Crystal Maiden, also just a solid support. She's very slow. These picks are rolling in fast. Crystal Maiden is just too slow. I believe they nerfed her movement speed even more, so she is literally almost unplayable, I would say. You need a Windlace from the jump, or else she's just pulling creeps, essentially, and maxing her aura.
10 seconds
The
remaining.
Clockwork, also
Phantom Lancer.
Phantom Lancer, alright. So far, they don't have much wave clear for this PL. They do have a Crystal Nova, but that won't come up until later in the game. Well, not later in the game, but once she's level 3. Sand King. Good pick. He got the slight nerf to his stun, but I honestly don't think it was game-breaking. He does 90 damage now instead of, I think it was 120, so 30 damage less.
Ember Spirit.
These picks are rolling in. I didn't even get to talk about the Clockwork. Jesus, I'm not even going to be able to talk about the Ember. Okay, just go. So, Ember, that'll most likely be an Ember mid. DK mid. If it's a DK mid versus the Ember mid, I think that's a good matchup. DK is very tanky. He'll be able to regen. He'll be able to get in the Ember's face. So, really burst him
10
down with the
seconds
Breathe
remaining.
Fire. Affect his last hit capability. A Pugna. Huh. I like the Pugna here because it gives them that extra push power. He doesn't really synergize well with the Witch Doctor. I like the Clockwork. If he's going to be I like them because they have two pretty tanky heroes and a Juggernaut. Okay. So this is going to be an off-lane Sand King, a mid-Ember, and a tri-lane top? With the Juggernaut. If that's a tri-lane top, that's pretty lethal. And it's going to be the off-lane Clock. I assume the roaming Witch Doctor. I would like to see the DK mid, Pugna Ken mid. I feel like he will die a lot to this Ember, though. He doesn't have the right effective HP, and especially if they roam with the CM later on, when she gets her Tranquil Boots or some mobility item, things are not going to go well. What is happening here? Okay, there we go. Also, nope, that doesn't work. Well, let's just get back into it. I thought that would get rid of this little thing here. I'm a professional, everybody. I'm probably going to end up editing this out, so none of you will even see it, so that's great. We'll just act like it didn't happen. Here we go, back into the game.
Ban someone.
Yeah, but I believe it was definitely this Juggernaut that is the divine player. I'm almost certain.
Prepare for battle.
So starting off with the
This,
Orb of
my
Venom
friends,
is
is
definitely going to
in
be
the
harassed.
bag.
No Windlace on the Crystal Maiden. I... Who bought the wards? Windlace on the SK, so... Who bought the wards? Did they not buy wards? He has one ward. I can't check if they have it in stock. It looks like they just bought one ward, and CM... I would have not gotten the Fairy Fire or the Mango. I would have gotten a ward. Windlace. He should... I feel like the Orb of
30
Venom is
seconds to
fine
battle.
here. Especially to harass out the clock. Well, I guess because the slow will help that CM secure her Frostbites. And the level 1 range isn't terrible. But these two are just faster heroes than that Crystal Maiden. We'll see what happens. They want to contest this. It's okay. Clock's going to come in and get their rune, so this essentially is just going to be an
This
even
ain't no
rune trade.
snowball fight.
Everyone's just going to get their own bounty runes, except for this little flip-flop happening here, which is fine. Let's open up to the last hits. Where is it? Right there. Cool. No broadcaster? Oh, wait. Oh, there. I clicked the little eye. I figured it out, guys. They do have this ward here. I like this so they can see if they ever try to pull through. I don't believe it blocks this camp. It does have good vision, though. Good vision of the CM that wants to stay in this little tree line here and really poke out and get frostbites. The glaives first. They get it onto the clockwork, but they're targeting different people. The cogs come out. I don't like this offlane setup. This Pugna can die very easily, and he's just taking the experience away from this clock. The silencer is pinging the CM. Here in mid, yeah, it is the DK versus this Ember Spirit. Getting his Flame Guard up. Dragonite's just gonna tank this. He has no right-click damage, and down goes the Flame Guard. He's just gonna try to trade hits with this Ember, which he can because of his high armor and regen right now. Ember also didn't put his ward down. They may be under the tower, but Dragonite is... What's his last hits? Yeah, he is having a ball in this lane. He's having so much fun. He has the Quelling Blade, already got his boots up. He does put the ward down, but they see it. At least I would hope that Dragonite saw it. Level 3 goes for the double breath fire, good. Goes for the level 2 Flame Guard at. This Ember's playing very reactionary to this Dragonite, just trying not to die at this point. There he goes, bursted. There's nothing this Ember can do. He's forced to back off, regen a bit. He bought his own Tangos, so he's a little bit farther away from his bottle than usual. But it's actually a good thing he needs this regen. Spaz going around on the Witch Doctor, collecting bounty runes. Did he get their bounty rune? I didn't see. Coming around, Clock, they're baiting him with the Courier. Get that Courier out of there. They start going in. This is a dead clock. Kills himself with the cogs.
First blood.
First blood goes to the silencer. Alright, let's see this top lane here. Getting harassed by Maledict. Both out of mana. Looks like they did try to go on him, but didn't get the kill. August Ames. Just gonna chill and get some experience up here. Content with just that. As long as he's getting experience, then he can just transition to the jungle later on and get that Blink Dagger. Mid. We have Ember Spirit trying to harass this DK. He has 2 points in the Dragon Blood. These right clicks are doing nothing, and he has regen. Flame Guard's about to wear off. He's doing no right click damage because of Breathe Fire. Misses the chains. And DK just pops a salve and he's ready to go back in. But this Ember, he's running on 3 tangos. He doesn't want to back up away and eat a tango. Oh, he does have his bottle fairy to him now. That's good. This Dragonite still missing last hits. That's unfortunate. Misses the die. Unfortunate. Bottom lane, Pugna. Is he gonna... Nope, no. Orb of Venom doesn't do nearly enough damage for that. This Jug is sitting very low. The clock's... CMTP looks like try to saving August Ames. He's just gonna sandstorm the wave down. Spaz just collecting their bounty runes. Really cutting them off from that. Tanking the tower hit's not good for this.
The rune of regeneration.
The clock gets the kill on the silencer. Looks like he just ran him down with battery assault level 2. Yeah, with boots. The silencer. Silencer does have boots, but I believe clock moves faster. Yes, he does. 20 move speed faster. Yeah. So he just caught up to him. Spaz waiting for the pull. Try and get this SK out of here. This Crystal Maiden just sitting up here, not even in XP range, not even getting anything. Ember with the haste rune gets the kill on. Oh, the silencer goes down to the clock yet again.
Dire's middle tower
It looks like same
isn't going
thing.
to
He
last long.
maybe he's decrypt the cogs into another battery assault.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, with that kill, this mid lane is about even. Up top, Spaz dies to this SK and CM combo.
They're burning up. They're
Dies to the
beating
level
on Dire's
3
top tower.
Spirit Lance. And now this PL doesn't want to commit for the SK kill. He has no mana. He does move faster though. They're going to gather for the Shrine of Max Efficiency, 2 heroes, leaving DK to soak up this experience in CS mid. Not that much though. Get that, he did not get that, and they also didn't get the denies. This Max Flame Guard now doing some damage to this DK. If he takes too much, yep. The second the tower started hitting him, he backed. Was a smart spirit. Going for the stun, like if he went 1-1-1 to start off with, would be a bit unorthodox. Especially since I think that Breathe Fire really did win him the lane. But if he did have that Dragon Tail, it would have netted him a kill there. But, as I said, I think the Breathe Fire prioritization is much smarter. Clock. This CM being so greedy. She might die for it, but so might the clock.
Killing spree. Thing.
Jug not fast enough to run these two down. Doesn't want to commit to it. Witch Doctor now has his boots. This PL, I haven't been talking about it, but he's doing great. This Jug is on fire. 44 CS with 11 denies. PL with the better denies. What level is SK? Level 4 to the 6 and the 4. And he's been grabbing all their bounty runes. So this SK is really feeling the pressure right now. He's gonna go for the Soul Ring instead of the Blink Rush, just so he can farm up the camps more. The burst, he uses all of his spirits, gets the chains. Breathe Fire, no more attack damage for you, Ember, but the magic damage keeps coming out. Dragonite just too fast. Ember chains on cooldown for another 4 seconds. And this won't be a kill. He did get Dragonite did get a little chip damage on the tower. Now that Flame Guard's down, he feels fine to just burst him down with the fire. Pinging out the CM, knows there's a clockwork there. Level 2 Frostbite. This is a dead CM right here. Yep. Alright, this clock is doing fine. And now this Pugna gets to get some levels. He's already level 5. Dodge with the spin. The last word onto the Pugna. What level is it? I think just... No, it's 2. He did not get anything in the Arcane Curse. These are 2 heroes that rely heavily on... Well, I mean, every hero relies on using their spells to kill heroes, mostly. Anyway. They just plopped that ward down. They might have saw it. August Ames getting the kill on Witch Doctor. Didn't see what happened there. I should look at the minimap a bit more. 56 CS on this Jugs. He's gonna go into that Battle Fury. Still level 5, they're gonna spin. The slow coming out. Jugs might go down here. Yep.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Another blast
attack.
finishes it off, giving the Pugna his 6. Now he can just suck away like a Hoover. I really think
Radiant's middle tower could
the
use some
silencer,
help.
like, you're a support silencer, so I don't think prioritizing the glaives is the play here. DK level 9 to the level 8 of the Embers. Going the Veil build would, I feel like the physical damage build would be a lot better this game, just because the DK does want to build a BKB. And if he got a Battle Fury, then PL's illusions would be nothing. Or a Maelstrom.
What you claim?
I think the Maelstrom will come a little after the Veil, but I feel like the Battle Fury would be a bit more useful. SK does not level his ult, gets the Maledict on him. He is dead as a doornail. He's gonna, what level Maledict? Level 2. He might be dead. He's definitely dead. There he goes.
I'll take that.
Ember looking to dive on to the DK here. The Flame Guard really doing some damage. The Searing Chains on top of it. He has 2 spirits, a full bottle.
This'll come in
He is
handy.
fine harassing this. The DK actually grabs a Midas. Why am I moving his inventory? I can't do that. Force a habit.
No money
I-
for you. Blaze.
I don't agree with this Midas. With their lineup, I feel like this they want to fight as soon as possible, because that's what this Jug and this Ember do. This Ember has his Veil. He's going to want to make rotations, get kills. Speaking of which, double damage. He's going to go into this Clockwork. Hooks out to the CM, good play, but get the Frostbite. It is not enough. They go into him. Not sure if intentional, but a good play by Ember, tanking some of the battery assault for CM so she does not die to it. DK pops Dragon Forms, but he's not pushing a tower with it. Ember left to his devices, taking back control of this lane. DK still has the better CS and deny, but he went for the Midas, which
Dire's bottom tower
Will-
needs some help.
he's going to use the last of his Dragon Form to farm up one of these camps. Plus 200 Flame Guard absorption. I really like that, especially against this Breathe Fire harass he's been getting.
Deserves just as much help
Also
as the
good
bottom.
against the Pugna, the Spirit Lance, Battery Assault. Good skill to, good talent to get
Radiant's
this
top
game.
tower has fallen.
They do get the top tower. Alright, and I am back. My PC crashed, so that was fantastic, but I did manage to find the time pretty fast where we were. DK and they dropped the global silencer, trying to go for this Ember Spirit. Bug happened. DK is now completely naked. They get the last word. It's level 3. This is going to do some damage to the DK. Now he is silenced.
Dire's bottom tower is being chipped
Meanwhile-
away.
Nope.
Last of my kind.
He just gets bursted down with the Breathe Fire. DK does have his treads now. Also, he has no hat.
Dire's bottom tower.
Pugna gets the deny on the tower. Very good. It's good. DK actually just TP'd mid, popped Dragon Form, just wants to go straight to pushing this tower, but Amber comes in, pops the Veil on him. Searing Chain's doing work, but he is going to get the illusion here and go back. Now he can just heal up a bit. Gonna get this out of the way. So Ember Spirit now has to wait for his remnants to recharge. Let's see what this SK is up to. He's actually recovering fairly well. Level 8. I don't think he was ever in a terrible position, but he definitely was struggling in lane. With level 3 Caustic Finale now, this PL can't lane against him. Dodges with the Sandstorm, but yeah, this is what Sand King up. Pugna says no, no, no to that. Jug gets a revenge kill. They do deward the sentry, but it is just a sentry. It looks like they used hookshot for that kill as well. Pugna going around placing this ward. That ward's about to die, but they definitely saw Pugna walk over there.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long.
Ember, no mana, nothing in the bottle. He's just gonna back off knowing that there isn't much he can do. PL completed the Diffusal Blade. Looks like DK will try and get this armlet up. I don't agree with this Midas, but he is making it work, and he's still being involved. He's still doing what he should be doing. He's farming, pressuring towers. He's going to get the Frostbite, but there's no follow-up. The Arcane Rune, but they do have a Nether Ward down now. Tanking that magic damage. Here comes the ult from the Witch Doctor. Taking out the CM. They will get this mid tower, but here comes the Jug. He's going to Omni Slash someone, and someone is going to die. Oh no! Will he get it? Pop that Voodoo Restoration! He had level 1 Voodoo Restoration and still refused to pop it. He might have lived there. Drop the Healing Ward. Get the stun! The Life Drain coming out. They do get the kill!
Down the drain.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Behold my searing chains.
Oh, you just decrept yourself. You just killed yourself. Oh no! The Clockwork with the save, but he has no mana to do anything else, but he will keep him locked down. The Breathe Fire comes in, the stick, and the wand into the fireworks. I'm just going to call it fireworks, rocket player. Nice play by the range stun coming out from the DK. This is a dead silencer, it looks like. The cask, the Maledict, doesn't even need it. Very nice. Dragon form running out, but they got a tower. They got four they killed essentially their whole team off of that. CM just came back to rejoin. Actually, why do I want to say Chaos Knight? Sand King wasn't there for that fight. He might have just died to this PL with the Diffusal Blade now. If SK can't stun away or Sandstorm out of vision from the PL, then, well, he's shit out of luck.
I'll take that.
And Diffusal Blade makes quick work of his mana, especially on a PL. DK, finishing up this armlet, working for the Maelstrom. He just wants to keep pushing. He's going to keep going for it. He sees Ember farming. He's going to contest him even more again. Bottom.
You should be honored.
I don't know what happened, but Jug got the best of Witch Doctor.
Denied.
It's DK, just pummeling the Ember Spirit. Nothing he can do. Here they come. Oh.
Invisibility.
An ult by the CK, but not enough. The ult from the Crystal Maiden. Will this be enough? He has the follow-up stun in 1 second. And he goes down. Pugna trying to suck this Crystal Maiden off. The silence comes in. It was going to run out of range regardless, so I think the CM was fine. Tranquil Boot's still active. Running in the other direction. TPing out. Smart by the CM. Here comes the enemy team, though. They do have the Omni Slash. Witch Doctor's alone. They don't want to pop it, though. They do get the kill just with the stun. They still have Omni Slash. They can get this Pugna. He doesn't have Decrep. He will Life Drain, but the Flame Absorption.
Dire Snow fortified their structures.
Ember will TP out. He has a Spirit, so he will just run it back to continue this push. Yup. Clock. He does have the Blade Mail now, but getting into the... Oh, let me get rid of that. Going into these three would not be a smart idea. DK, back on his farm grind, just popping Dragon Form, pushing these towers down, making use of all this space he's being given. Well on the way to this Maelstrom. Sitting on top of 600 gold, he'll have it in no time, especially with this Midas. This DK is farming very well. Until he gets gone on. Stuns the SK. They can't really do anything. They have no follow-up, no hard damage for this Dragon Knight. 19 seconds for the ult, though. DK should be careful here. Here comes the Silencer. Level 4, last word. This is going to do some burst damage. Pop the armlet. Looks like he will be fine. Pugna just going to give him some life. Here comes the Ember Spirit, wanting to go on this Witch Doctor. He burns down his Searing Chains, but will go down. Here comes the Phantom Lancer. Diffusal Blade, no mana left. He just gets ticked down by the Maledict. What level is that? Level 3 now? See, if he didn't have Voodoo Restoration, it would be level 4, which I think is so much more valuable than the level 1 Voodoo Restoration, especially since he didn't use it to save himself earlier. If he doesn't remember to use it, there's no point in that value point. This Jugs does have his Battle Fury now. He is going to keep farming. He is going to prioritize the Blink Dagger, but they're going to push. He does not have Dragon Form for another 10 seconds, but they're committed to this push with the Pugna. They're going to get the CM easy. Get a tower? Easy. Do they want to continue this push? DK form is up. They have a Midas. At least wait for the creeps to use the Midas. It looks like they're going to try and commit to this. Use the Midas. There we go. The courier. They're just going to keep going. Here comes the SK ult coming in just onto the Pugna. Here comes the Global Silence. Pugna's down. Silencer trying to harass out but can't do anything. Jugs on the back line, ulting Witch Doctor solo, gets some of the Clock. Clock tries to help tank it, but will go down to this phase boost. Good with the stun, the hook shot. He had just enough health to get out, gets earned up. This Jug is making a run for it. They're after this DK. He's low. The toggles won't save him. He's going down to this Jugs. They just want to keep backing, but they did get the tower, but
Dire's middle tower is under
I'd say that was a pretty even trade because they got the Pugna immediately and the DK. Is the DK the highest net worth on their team? He is. This Jug keeping pace with all of them though. Just continuing to farm. He does have his Blink Dagger now. What will he go next? Maybe the Manta? Maybe a Diffusal? Maybe the Mask of Madness on maybe. They will get the Ember Spirit mid. They're just each time they get a kill, it's just that hero staying too long. Down here bottom, the DK stayed too long. In here mid, they stayed too long. Right here mid, the Ember stayed too long.
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower.
What vision do they have? They have a ward right here that's about to expire, so it was placed a while ago. I don't agree with this ward. This ward is good, so this Jug knows there's no one here and has all the freedom in the world to farm the enemy jungle. There's no threat here. He's fine. He doesn't see him. The wave is pushing in here, so no one's coming up top. They do get the bottom tower. Don't even have to pop Dragon Form or anything. The Spear Vessel now on clock. Jug's just farming up their camps. Then he's going to continue pushing this pushing this lane and just keep shoving the tower. They see it though, so they know the Jug's up there. They want to keep getting this tower. They pop Dragon Form. This tower is going to be quick, but at the same time, this Jug might get this tower up top. They're going to keep going though. They still have Dragon Form. Does Jugs have a TP on him? He does not. What is this Jug's going to do? He's just going to commit to this tower? How's he going to get a TP? This is a tragic move by Jug. He needs to be here with the team. They're going to hook onto the Ember. Ember, he's just going to spear it away. But that's one remnant down for him. Jug's going to continue pushing. They do get the stun on the Ember. SK ult with the silence coming in. DK's going to drop. PL silenced up. Tries to dodge out. Pugna, way too far up. He's just going to die to the Searing Chains. Searing Chains death on the Witch Doctor. Here comes the Veil on the Ember. He's going to chase down that PL. PL's going to... PL will get away. Burning Mana on him. And Jugs, meantime, he got the T3 top. This is awful for the Dire.
Say goodbye to their top barracks.
Oh...
Dire's top barracks are
Ember, does he have boots? He has bots. They're just gonna get this barracks. PL's gonna come and try to do something. He can't do anything alone though. Ember is just gonna commit to this Rax. He will die for it though. The Omni Slash comes in, jumping. Will not get a kill, but he will die for this. Ember trying desperately to get these Rax, make it all worth it. The melee Rax will regen a bit, but they got a Rax. A T Jug got a T2, a T3, and a Rex, and they practically wiped Radiant, except for, Dire, except for the PL, and just got a T3 out of it. And a Shrine.
I'll take
I don't
that.
know. I'd say it was a mostly even trade. That's why you see this this total gold not really moving around much. It's staying within the 2 to 4K range, which is entirely manageable for both teams. They will go on to this. They still haven't bought dust. Witch Doctor, where's your dust? You need detection.
Double damage.
Manta coming out on the Phantom Lancer. The Yules. I do like the Yules. I feel like a Glimmer Cape would have also been better. I just like Glimmer Capes. Especially against the Ember. That extra magic resistance is value. Looks like PL's gonna solo this Roche here. Illusion's now not disappearing instantly to Roche. Thank goodness. Who are they gonna give it to? DK almost has the Mjolnir. Actually, if he didn't have this Midas now, he would be in a far worse position. This Midas was actually such a good pickup. I take back everything I said. They're gonna farm this. They do have Hookshot up. PL coming in. He does have the Aegis now. Heart and Q. Ember pushing out mid. Gonna try and maybe sneak this T1 mid, or at least shove it a bit. His bots are on cooldown, so they're gonna have to let this T2 go. They cannot fight without Ember.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long.
But they're gonna keep going. Dragon Form is down. They should actually back up. I don't think this is a good idea. Ember's bots are up. He's just gonna TP. Jug, at the same time, ratting them bottom. He has the butterfly now. They're gonna back up.
Dire's bottom tower needs
Does he have a
some help.
TP? He does. Just came off CD. Ember TP'd back as well. They took the mid T1. Did they?
Dire's bottom tower
No,
is
they didn't
being
take that
chipped
one.
away.
They're gonna chip at this T2. Look at how much damage it's done with the siege creep wave. They're gonna go.
Dire's bottom tower
He's just gonna
needs
be
some
able
help.
to Blade Fury. He's gonna pick up this Invis and be fine. Oh no. Oh, and he's just gonna get a. I don't think he even has to Omni Slash, but he's gonna do it.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to
Damn.
last long.
My finest work.
And he's just gonna TP out like nothing happened. No hookshot coming in or anything. SK with the Ags now. Ember going for the Radiance. Gonna really hurt this Pugna and this Witch Doctor. They're gonna go down. If they had Glimmer Capes, the headdress, great. He should be working on a pipe then, and working on the Ags. I feel like the Glimmer Cape you'd need to survive these fights, or position yourself better. You need something to help you out with these fights. I don't agree with these wards. They're way too close together. I always like this ward, but it's so easily dewarded. I do like it though. But look, they already have both these towers. They don't need the vision here. They have 5 wards up, 6 wards up. DK going on the Ember, but he will just spirit away. Spirited Away, great movie. Sponsor me. Midas on CD, they're gonna fight mid. DK's gonna fly in, but Dragon Form already popped. Silence comes in. No one will drop just yet. Here comes the CM ult. CM dropped. Pugna stays alive to the life drain on the CK. SK. Silencer will drop down. They didn't have their cores with them. Ember was off farming jungle. And Jug, it looks like he just didn't want to commit to that fight. The CM and the Silencer were in bad positions. They let off their ults, but
I'll take that as tribute.
the clock, I actually think, controlled the Jug. And he couldn't just Omni Slash out. He has no Force Staff on his team to help him out. Yeah, drums on the
Look what they're doing
Force
to
Staff on the
Radiant's
Silencer. I
middle
think
barracks.
I like the
Radiant
drums.
have fortified
I think
their
Glimmer definitely should have been first, or at least a Force Staff. Force Staff against this clock is so value. This PL, he does have the Aegis. He dodges all the Remnant damage. Gonna get life drained on the Ember. There goes the Aegis, but again, bottom.
Dire's top there.
I mean top.
Banged
He just
up.
omnis the clock solo. There's no creep, so he just gets all the jumps on him. And he's just gonna whittle at this Rax. They get Rax. Rax for Rax, but that's not a good trade when you commit 4 heroes to this. Lose 1 on the defense up top, and then Jugs has all the freedom to just TP bottom and do all this damage. Dragonite is gonna go down. They can't do anything to this
It did not save him.
Jugs. DL with a dodge. He's gonna try and get out. Pugna should give him some life for this. He's gonna die, otherwise he is silenced up, so he can't. Does get a kill thanks to the Nether Ward. Will continue sucking. Get this SK, but he does have a blink and a stun now. He's gonna try and hunt for the PL. Pugna decrepping himself, giving him that extra, helping the Jugs kill him. PL still trying to run, SK still trying to run him down.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm reading the wards wrong, I'm sorry. Then, yeah, those wards were still useless. I still think they could have been more aggressive.
Dire's bottom tower is being chipped away.
I think they could have afforded to put a ward. Can I do this? I think they could have afforded to put a... Can I? I can. I think they could have afforded to put a ward here,
Dire's middle tower
here.
isn't going to last long.
But a fight is breaking out. The PL manages to get out, but he's silenced up. He has no health to work with. Pugna will give his life for the defense. Do a BM well played, but there's nothing his team could have done for him. Jugs will get away, and SK will drop to the DK,
Dire's
though.
bottom tower needs some help.
These wards are kind of just like here. I mean, I like them because you get to see their base. That's kind of like, you know,
Killing spree.
we see your base kind of thing. That Diffusal Blade on PL doing work, I imagine, after he did it. The Ember just didn't have mana to do anything. Also, most likely from the Clockwork. He does have the Ags now, so amazing for his ultimate. It was the Mantle on the Jugs. Pugna gonna slowly suck down a creep wave. They're gonna push out bottom as well. Try and get this tower. As I was saying about these wards, I like them and I don't like them. I like them because you can see their base. And you can see them leave their base. That's about it. And if they try and smoke in base at this point, they can see that. They just pinged out this ward. They know it's there. They just smoked under a ward. See, this is... Okay, so these wards are actually extremely useful because they saw that smoke.
Just went down.
They should be aware of this. DK coming in with his own Shadow Blade, but they just dropped a sentry, but it will go down there. So that ward actually was good because it prevented their smoke from actually accomplishing anything. They're just going to get these racks. That's all they want. Jugs. He's TPing back. It looks like he got hit by the Malady. The CM ult will fly. She'll die for it, though. Here comes the Jugs. Omni Slash will jump to the clock, and clock will just eat all of it into the Blade Fury spin. PL could have lived there. I can understand trying, but you have nothing to eat through this butterfly. You have no MKB. You have no way to actually do damage to this Juggernaut besides your Spirit Lance when you're so low on mana. But I feel like they definitely need the ward on Roche. So Roche is up soon. Roche on may spawn in 8 seconds. Dire has a 10k gold lead. If they... I feel like they should get the aggressive wards out. Well, these two are aggressive. I like one of these wards. I like this one more because then you have vision of this tower, which is about to die. But I don't think both at the same time are necessary because they overlap each other so much. Do you see this?
Dire's middle tower is
It's
under
good vision,
attack.
but they just overlap too much. I would have preferred this ward and then like something on their shrine. But Ember, they're just gonna come in full force. They know that there's not much they can do. They don't have any way to deal with this Jugs. This silence, as soon as the Death Ward is dropped, there's nothing they can do. They rely so heavily on their spells. DK coming in. Will pop Dragon Form. They'll get a hook onto the SK, but he does get the Glimmer Cape and is able to just stun away. That's hook shot down. They're going to suck the CM. If this is the only kill they get, that's bad. Here comes the Jugs, just going to rat this melee Rax. Clock coming in, getting the hook. He's just going to commit to this. Will do the Blade Spin, Blade Fury, so he doesn't take damage from that. Will get a TP and canceled at the very last second. They get the kill on him. Much needed.
Isn't going to last long.
Everyone else on the team of Radiant do get back though. Silencer getting to push this wave, getting some much needed experience. CK looks like he's just TP back to base. Yep, I think he could have just walked back instead of putting his TP on cooldown, but then again, where is there to TP? You can only TP right here. 11k up for the Radiant, I mean the Dire. So this is good though. I even with this gold value, like, this is very lopsided because this Jugs is he's just creating so much space for the team. He's ratting and making them want to turn back and not commit to these racks. Just one hero alone. They're pushing out waves. I think here comes the SK ult. Gonna get onto the Pugna. They're just gonna Sandstorm on top. He's gonna use himself. They get the hook shot onto the Silencer. CM ult, but she will get stunned up. Pop the drums. Here comes another SK stun. Hitting 3. They're just really trying to delay until this Jug can come back. This Ember has just used his TP boots. He's gonna regen. Then hopefully he's gonna do something. They're about to get Mega'd. Here comes the Ember. Ember will be able to Ember and SK will be able to get this Pugna down and the DK. They're gonna keep going for more. The hookshot lands on the SK, trying to save the Witch Doctor. The Witch Doctor all gets dropped. Silencer will get down to the Spirit Lance. I mean, not to the Spirit Lance, to the yeah, to the Spirit Lance. I saw that. No, not the Spirit Lance, but Illusions. That's a wipe. They get Megas, but they get wiped. Jug instantly gonna TP to the bottom lane, try and get these rack, try and do something here. The PL buys back, the Ember comes in, the DK buys back. They don't have Dragon Form though. Ember just gonna try and get the mid racks, make mid lane a bit stronger at least. They're gonna buy back on almost everybody. Clock might as well buy back, make it a buyback party, get everybody. They get the stun, double stun. But he will get out, but the yep. Brought down by the PL. Jugs gets out of there as soon as those buybacks come in. I understand the want to like that.
I'll take that.
I like that word. Oh wait, no, this is Dire Ward now. No, these words are terrible. I'm getting so flopped.
Won't be seeing me.
Easy Divine. This Jug is doing work. This Jug is doing so much work. Looks like he's gonna get. He almost has the Ags. He's just a second away from the Ags. He has the Ags. He's just gonna. He's just waiting. He's patiently waiting. Pugna, just farming. Just good. There's nothing Witch Doctor can do. He doesn't have a Glimmer Cape. He doesn't have a Force Staff. There's no way he can save himself from this. But mid, PL and Dragon, I know what they want. They just want to end the game. Here comes the SK ult, the Ember burn down. They will get the DK. Where's his BKB? Where's the BK? Oh, he just bought it. That goodness. He needed that 10 minutes ago. I think instead of going to the Mjolnir, he should have went for the BKB. The Maelstrom was fine. The PL is going to go down for this. Those are diebacks. Look at this gold swing. It was just at 11k. Now it's at 5k. Oh, was that a 5k gold swing? Can I like see a graph? Can I see that? Where's?
Do it with flair.
Am I not allowed to see that? I want to see. I'm missing stuff. But Just omnis. He has the axe now, so just omnis that clock down like it's nothing. 372 hits, last hits on this Jugs. This Jug is a farming machine. He knows what he wants. He goes to it. He sees that they're committed to a lane, and he just is like, you know, my team can defend at least a little bit, and if they can't, I'm going to get something in return because they're committing so hard. Clock is going to buy back, but they don't have their DK for at least another 15 seconds, and he doesn't have his Dragon Knight, his Dragon Form, for another 5. The silence comes out. The D ward gets dropped. Dragon Knight's pausing. The Death Ward
Let's get on with it.
didn't hit no one. The hook shot onto the Ember, good. Tanking up that flame, that damage though. And then, as soon as they commit to the Ember, Jug is like, I see they're committing to the Ember, I'm just gonna commit to the tower. These three are so worried about getting this Ember. But now they got the Silencer and the CM as backup. They just are kill hungry rather than defending the objectives. Just gonna get the Omni, dodge the cask. A second, Curse's fucking silence comes out. He's gonna evade the ticks and the Pugna suck. Pop Butterfly, hopefully gonna get a kill. Jugs will go down. They do take a tower off that. They don't get the melee racks. I didn't get to see what happened to the rest of the team. Clock very vehemently wants to go for mid. They don't. None of them have buybacks up yet. None of the Dire do. Anyway, they're down for a little bit longer. What's net worth? This Jugs, he's just been on top all game. Even with the Midas, this DK is still nowhere near this Juggernaut. He is 6k above everyone. He still has buyback. They're committing to this. Jugs has to buy back for this. His ult is up in 3 seconds. He has the increased Omni Slashes, and he also has his Zags. He can just jump the entire team, and in fact, that's what he's going to do to this Clock. The jumps just keep coming. He hooks out, but still will die. The Clock is down, no buyback. SK ult hitting on the Pugna. Witch Doctor dead. And the carries just retreat. But they were already out of the base before that even happened. The support should not have been there. They were way too far up. Also with no means of escape. Just a casual bracer and windlace. I don't know what the Witch Doctor is building. He definitely needs this Force Staff or this Glimmer Cape. I've been saying it all game. The Kaya, the Ags, this is great, but you have no mobility. You have no escape. These supports are just getting dusted. My girlfriend is texting me and I should probably respond, but this game is intense. Here comes a Jug, committing the Blade Fury, trying to do something. Crystal Maiden just gonna do the ult. DK has the BKB, but there's nothing he can do alone into them. SK just gonna stun lock him. May just give his life for it. Still, no dust, no detection, no sentries in base when they don't have any towers. They have this one sentry, but they need sentries on each side. They know they have invis heroes. They know that the CM has a Glimmer Cape, and they're going to get megas of their own. PL and DK are up, but they need to wait for their supports. The BKB comes out, but you're getting Omni Slashed. PL gonna try and go on this Ember. He does get him the Glimmer Cape. SK's gonna lock him. Supports come rolling in. CM with their BKB say bye to Pugna. He can't even get the easy kill on the CM. The SK blink stun back just to cut off them. And it will be Megas versus Megas. Less than 1k gold advantage. Less than 1k. At one point, all 4 of these heroes were above everyone. Jugs has always been on top, but all 4 minus the Witch Doctor were on top of the entire Radiant team. Now look, Ember and SK have passed their position 3 and 4. They're gonna go for the Roche. Second Roche with the cheese. While this is happening, Jugs, Steel, and Bounty are just continuing to farm up. Did he buy back? Buyback is still on cooldown for him for 5 minutes. If they get the Aegis, this could be devastating. They're going to want to just commit and get a GG push. Ember circles it. They have no vision. They know that this is happening. There it goes.
Tells me we haven't seen the last of him.
Sending a text. I'm sending a tweet. Jugs just pushing out the lane as he's been doing. Just gonna back, but here comes the DK, the stun. They cancel the TP. Jugs is alone. They have no means to deal with this butterfly still, though. Here comes the unlimited Omni Slash. He will decrypt the DK, so he doesn't get anything. The Juggernaut does blink out, which you can do during ult. They'll drop the global silence. Go on this clock. The clock is most likely dead here. He does have a haster, and he might be able to get away. I don't know. But yep, he will die. Who else? Did Witch Doctor die there too? Witch Doctor died there too as well. I don't know why they were there. Why were they there when they they didn't have their carries? That's the reason right there. Why were they there when they didn't have their carries with them? They still have the Aegis. Almost level 25 on this PL. I don't know if he takes the... I think he might actually want to take the Doppelganger just to dodge this infinite Omni Slash, dodge the CM ult, dodge the SK ult. But if he gets silenced, I guess it doesn't matter, regardless. DK. His item progression stagnant. He's going for the Silver's Edge. I don't agree. I think the Shadow Blade is almost useless at this moment. I think you want to sell the Shadow Blade, get an AC, honestly. Or get bots. Yep, there he goes. He is going to go for the MKB. I think that's a better choice. I think the AC would... actually, yeah. I think the MKB is the best choice. Is there a pipe on their side yet? They have the Greaves, but they need a pipe. Pugna going super greedy, going for the Octarine core. The Glimmer Cape would be life-saving on them. I think they need the Glimmer Cape. A double Radiance. Radiance SK and Radiance Ember. Increase the rat potential, but I think 2 Radiance on one team. Radii. Double damage rune in Ember's bottle. Ember still has a bottle 46 minutes in. Clock. The Glimmer Cape, they have no dust. Clock doesn't have dust. The SK ult getting charged up, they have silence. The BKB will pop.
Killing spree.
They will get the CM, but
Double kill.
the Dragon Knight just gets jumped. The Aegis gets burned on the PL. The CM will go down, but they're ready for this PL. The hook shot comes in, but whiffs. I don't even know what he was aiming for. Here comes the stun. The Radiance, the mischance. They still don't have any dust, no wards, nothing here for this SK. The amount of times he's escaped just because of that. He's just able to stun through, turn the Radiance off, I guess. He thought they were going to continue going, but they didn't. And Dragon Knight, he's just going to continue pushing this wave. DK coming in with his Shadow Blade. He still has the cheese. So they just burned the Aegis. They're up 6k now. Very quickly they're closing in on this DK and the PL's net worth. They're just barely pushing out their lanes. PL and DK are committing to the same lane push. They should be sending each one top. They should get their bots and be able to have this rat potential just like this Jugs and an Ember do.
Yeah,
the rat is really hurting them right now. Has been hurting them all game.
Haste.
Still, they're buying the Sentry Ward so they can actually see this is progress, but they need that pipe. They need a pipe. They need a BKB on Phantom Lancer, I think. He's going to go for the Scotty. Sell the Aquila, get a BKB. Infinite jumps again on the clock. And he just goes down. Arcane rune, so it's only 40-second cooldown. Well, 49. Rounded up, it's 50. Who got the Maelstrom? Someone just got a Maelstrom. The Refresh Orb, I believe he's had that because it's his only item. The Maelstrom, yep, there, I mean, well, I said the Maelstrom would come eventually. I didn't think he was going to have this good of a time. And they're just going to hit these towers. Clock buyback. They're going to get the tower. Clock's going to go in, but there goes the silence. There's no follow-up. The CM ult flies. They chunk down the CM, but you got an Ember to worry about. You got a Jug to worry about. A second silence comes in. Witch Doctor will go down. So will the Ember, though. Dragon Tail on the SK. The SK just stunned. Oh, no, the SK just dies. My bad. Silencer going down. They mount a good defense. The only one that gets out is Jugs. That's because he got this tower, saw that they were coming for aggression, and just immediately started backing. They did use the double ult, but I feel like that it was a waste. The only kill they netted was the Witch Doctor. And this is well, right now I agree with both of them pushing. I think they just need to push, go for the Ancient. This is the play. Jugs has no creeps he can TP to. He does get the Mjolnir to deal with the Mega Creeps. He will only put the Boots of Travel in his inventory if he ever just needs to actually TP. But they're going to start hitting this Ancient. It's going down. The Fortify comes out. SK calling GG. Here comes the CM. She doesn't have ult. She does Frostbite, popping the BKB over on Dragonite. The infinite ult coming on Jugs, just doing work. Gets two. The Pugna and the PL. Why didn't he just doppelganger? The CM ult comes out. The Ancient's at 700 HP.
Triple kill.
Jugs will just right-click him down, and DK, it looks like he just wants to leave. He's just gonna stand there. They see him. He's gonna take this. If that was what, and he pops his DK form. That's tragic. Was that a dieback? Well, not a dieback, but he doesn't have buyback. PL's just gonna buy back. The Ancient's regenning very quickly. Goodness, what a game. Whew. This Jugs, his ult's almost back up. This Jugs ult. It's winning them the game. That was a solid defense just by his Juggle alone. Omni Slash. Why do I say Juggle? Just Omni Slash. Pop the healing word. They're gonna go. They don't have Dragon Knight or Clock. Pugna. Here comes the first silence. Do they have the Refresher Orb up? They do not for another 30 seconds. SK ult on top of the PL. The PL doppelganger's out. Here comes the Death Ward. They don't have the silence for this. Not enough damage though. They're gonna try and suck this Jug. They want this Juggle done. Meanwhile, they're trying to fight off these Mega Creeps as hard as possible. Their team is catching up to them. Jug is just tanking these hits. No magic damage taken from this Blade Fury. They get everyone down. Only the Witch Doctor can buy back. This is GG. 21. That was a 21k. What was that? A 20k net worth swing? Crazy. What a game. This Jugs. That. This Jugs was just in the right place at all times. He knew when to stay alive, when to back out. Everything, carrying his silencer companion. But look at this. I just want to take a look at this. Goodness. Alright, let's, I really want to see player net worth. Look at this. This is the difference in brackets. Divine, and then Ancient. Everyone pretty much stopped all progression at 40 minutes in. they pretty much just flatline out. PL rises a bit, like some of them, but like they just flatline. But this jug just he had like a little bit of a drought here, but just continually building his GPM, never stop farming, continually pushing out waves, continually taking objectives. This jug, wild. That's crazy. What a game. All right. As is usual, Spaz, thank you for allowing me to cast this game for you. Anyone, like, comment, subscribe, leave your match IDs in the comments so I can cast your games. I would love to. This was such an exciting game. I love casting games like this. I would love to do more. So, thank you for watching, and